course not.
All right.
That being said, it was very exciting. I was ready to believe. But oh, that is going to be that first blood coming in! We couldn't even let the SKT fans cheer because they lost Marta. He's in trouble, no teleport available. We'll have a turret here. Clit waiting around, ultimate's going to be traded here. That's going to be the solo kill for Sword. It's traded back, but they get everything for that one.
I think we might know who's going to win game one.
Yeah, SKT looking for their second one. Teleport's going to come in from GRIFFIN. They do not want to give this one away. It's Chovy. He's going to join the fight. Half the health bar now on the Dragon is Lahens. Just happy to walk on over, gets Khan out of the fight as Redemption. Does come down. It's going to be a 50-50 as Tarzan is in this pit as Sword goes into his first Sonias. The steal comes in. GRIFFIN have locked down the Dragon, and Faker in the back of the pit is trying to kill Sword, but he's so frustrating finally. Teddy locks him down, and now Tarzan. Stopwatch ain't gonna be enough, and Chovy is now waiting in the gates, but SKT don't care. They get themselves into the correct position. Pick themselves up a double for their man in the mid lane, and SKT may have turned it.
GRIFFIN get the steal, but SKT's able to make it front to back. This is the time they were looking for.
Yeah, this
and
is another realm warp.
Kill.
It's Faker's one this time. His True Shot Barrage is even going to help try and take Chovy down. Remember, there's no turrets up here, guys, so this might be the great escape, but Khan has a lot of movement speed. Chovy's just so scary, they don't even want to fight it.
Wow.
They're actually going to let him go. They're valuing a full reset
against the GRIFFIN team comp. You can't suddenly Weaver's Wall in and do a Pantheon ult. They'll just run.
Faker jumps on over, but it does get interrupted. Faker gets his passive shield. He's down very low. Now finally goes into the stopwatches of the Weaver's Wall. Actually blocks Chovy. He has to flash to get over the top. Marta goes golden. And is Faker falling down? Marta the next one to follow, and SKT can't re-enter this fight.
It was so big that they could stop Faker from getting out because they could actually set up and giving Elder to SKT, because if that's bloodless, the buff strength on SKT is just one Inferno, which is obviously the one you want if it's gonna be one, but it's gonna be a decent trade. Here we go.
Yep, staying over the side of the wall. Marta does break it though, and there's the knockup. Marta finds it this time. Lahens down to the GA teleport from GRIFFIN as Chovy's finally found the back line. But you can see it's GRIFFIN trying to hold this one up. Khan goes golden, gets the ultimate off, and SKT, they found the team fight they wanted, and they should be able to find the Baron a minute before the Elder.
They punch the Magician in the face and say, we're fighting now, and the Boxer is going to be the one that profits. The minion wave, though, is being proxied. The game will not end here.
Time here for SKT as half the health bar of Viper goes missing.
Round warp into the Elder pit. They've been able to defend this one. They know that GRIFFIN is in their base.
They've got a guard horse here as well, Papa. Teleport going to come in as Lahens gets into position. Chovy inside the pit. The ultimate comes down from Lahens' Viper. Has to go golden. This steal as the Pantheon man drops his way into a 4-stack Elder Drake. SKT is still going to be able to grab the kills. Teddy finds even more. It was a heroic steal, but I just don't think it's heroic enough because SKT have routed GRIFFIN, and there's only a Chovy that remains.
Chovy's going to try to buy time. He can't do it. What did you get, Elder Dragon? What did it cost? Everything. SK Telecom T1. I think just end it right now.
Exactly. Chovy is going to have to try and go back and do something very impressive, but the stop of the back, and SKT have taken game number one. This is incredible. GRIFFIN tried to run them around for so incredibly long. It didn't matter. In the end, SKT team fought and they won.
The SKT faithful explode, outnumbering GRIFFIN.
With quite an aggressive team composition.
However, GRIFFIN have built themselves a very
stabilizing, I feel, in the early into mid transition against the Lucian.
Well, SKT actually aggressively moving into the jungle. That's going to be a double taunt landing. There from Marta. Tarzan very, very low. Will go down for first one. It goes over to Khan. Marta uses his whole health bar, and it's absolutely fine. 2 kills for SKT.
In the early mid-game, and might have some scaling issues. Azir, a scaling god in and of himself. Azir's now got a lane against a no-flash Lissandra, as we know. And speaking of Lissandra,
Faker's going to come on over. He's only level 4, but he's still got enough damage. Clit's going to help out, and GRIFFIN lose 3 in the first 4 minutes.
To team fight against SK Telecom, And when 3 of your champions want to go into SKT, the Ezreal is going to be all by himself.
Oh, that's a single man taunt, but he gets stunned up. Mata has to flash to get out of the way. Justice Punch to go back in. Mata knows that he is finished, and Viper picks up the first kill for Griffin.
And the team is the perfect team for a Cloud Drake. I don't know. You're the one with the names, LS. Come on.
Well, Shelly Rivers, speaking of names, is going to be started up here by SKT. Tarzan taking some damage as he's trying to get them off it, but it looks like SKT should be able to have a monopoly of this area. Chovy moving on over, wants to take down
Tarzan.
Faker. It's stolen somehow. Is Teddy. He's trying to find the teleport. Gets it! Just before Viper makes his way into the fight, but can Griffin still manage to get the work done? The answer is just a straight up no. The ultimate comes through from Chovy to get one on the back end, but you can see Faker still trying to do damage. Mata is in here with 200 health. He does have a lot of damage available there at this particular level, but Faker should be able to finish this one off. One more auto. Can he get on top of Chovy? Gets it with the final Q.
No cuddling this time. This is a cuddle of death. Viper thinks he's free to go for a team fight advantage because he can teleport into a team fight. The enemy's not in. Viper sees and knows that Teddy can't cancel it, but it's too long, Viper. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Azir's first roaming on Alessandra already tells you everything you need to know about how mid lane has gone.
Well,
Chovy tries the ult.
He's going to get in there. He's going to get locked down, but the heroic entrance comes in. The bouncy castle is erected, and Faker locks down the kill on his opposite number. Make that a double as the Olaf falls, and the Cloud Drake will be taken.
They're falling apart here as the mid-game transition has commenced. They're going to go for this roam one more time, but the minion wave just evaporates.
This is about as all in as he can get as Chovy gets over to the side. The flash does come in from Khan, stays out of vision, but it doesn't matter when it's Alessandra. Heroic entrance comes forward, Khan still alive for so long. Gunblade comes in, and he's in turret range. Khan, the god!
Khan's able to clean it up. Mata in position as well. It's all too obvious. They're getting an all-you-can-eat buffet on Griffin. Thrown out from an axe or some other spells, an ignite even from sword where it's still available. That's how he knew to kite back, and kite back to a benefit, as sword is pretty overextended but can ult away.
Yeah, Onslaught of Shadows is going to help him here. Klid's still chasing after the horse. The teleport comes in. No CC necessary because the best CC is death.
Fraser says that Teddy heard what you said about the cuddling, took exception, and is now just trying to kill everyone where they stand. Griffin, though, they're trying to outnumber on Faker.
Yeah, should be able to get a knock up here. Okay. Jumps through the wall with the Onslaught of Shadows, but heroic entrance comes down. They don't have enough damage as Faker. He's even still alive. Stands amongst 3. Straight up doesn't care. Shifting sands. Gets him the shield. He even takes down the horse himself.
I don't think Griffin can fight for 2 objectives, and I think you get
No,
whichever one you
so
really
either.
want. So go for bonus.
Well, there's the flash. Big taunt coming out from Mata to start this one off. Lahans throws the ultimate back towards Teddy, but it doesn't interrupt the culling. It's not the cuddling anymore. Chovy trying to stand in the back line, but he just does no damage. Sword is too late to the fight, and as he jumps in, he just gets taunted. Faker sweeps the floor, and Griffin members die. The Ragnarok's not going to be enough. Viper can't run fast enough. And Griffin, I think you're done this time around. Khan's found Tarzan, and he's just playing with his food.
Cleans him up. That's another kill to SKT. Another wipe. They're pushing through mid lane. They want to go home early.
Yeah, exactly. We've got 4 minions here. SKT, they can tank up turrets if they want to. Maybe not Mata, as Viper still does some damage. But look at these turrets melt. The Nexus will follow, and SK Telecom will move to match point in the final of LCK Spring 2019.
When they played a Freak of Freaks, he's on the Aatrox. He knows more about it. The Aatrox name
Into her red and eventually maybe look to make a dive.
Well, it might be
Klid's
Klid that comes
here.
in first. Exactly right. Gets the flash knockoff, and Viper should be going down. Lahans just has to watch as the Talia bites the dust. 2.5 minutes. Tarzan and Klid are once again going to find one another. That is great reaction time there from Tarzan, who wants to get the cocoon off. Lands it, but that's on a minion. It's not what you want, and that's the second kill for SKT. The flash from Lahans. Once the kill under Klid. He does so much damn damage, but just not enough. 100 health gets Klid out of there. Right, World Ender does come out on the top side of the map as Khan hasn't used his yet. They're trying to fight this one out. Sword should be able to get there. Wind Slash comes in, but it's not late enough. Look at that health bar. Gets himself the shield. Not enough. Sword gets the 1v1 solo.
Not your friend.
Whoa, okay, cleared. He's going to turn up. Chovy gets in here, wants to find an ultimate position, throws it out, doesn't land it onto Clip, but there's the Dark. We've got the man drop. Lahens doesn't land the damage, but Clid has nowhere to go, and Faker can't affect anything now.
And second item completions means you can't play the lanes the same way.
Well, that's going to be the knockup. That's going to be the stun. There's so much CC, but the seismic shove isn't enough. Aftershock is there for Faker, remember, and they turn it completely on its head. Sword, he's doing a lot of damage. Clid has to flash to get out. Worldender, probably not going to be enough here to save Sword's life. Gets the flash, Umbral Dash gets him out of there. Flash forward from Faker though, avoids and destroys as SKT turn it around.
Classic Faker eyes.
Chipping away at the turret.
He's got
thinking about
he's
Jin
like,
Air
I've got a
days.
global ultimate, guys. It's
How
okay.
far he's
Just
come.
make sure you fight them in a specific area. As Lahens turns up and says, "This is my area." Immediate cleanse, but the ignite comes in afterwards. Aftershock from solo kill for the Pantheon.
SK Telecom can recognize, hey, we're not going to lose the game over 100 gold. We don't have to fight if we don't want to.
Well, Khan, he's going to start a fight here, but just immediately gets evaporated. Clint now tries to get out, locks himself in with the Cataclysm, and it's Teddy here with the damage. The Silas is going to fall. The flash forward from Lahens gets a double on this Pantheon. Teddy turns it, gets himself the stun. Knockup comes in, and that's another one. Viper finally getting in amongst this fight. There's another one going in the mid lane though, and Sword gets rid of Faker. Viper now trying to get out as Teddy is turning it now. It's his turn to carry, gets another one. Sword, can he get the 1v1? And I think the answer is no. That is 4 for 4.
50 with any SKT gold lead. It's massive for them.
Well, Tarzan's going to try and make this a 50-50. Sword diving on forward. There's the man drop. Weaver's wall. All of the buttons have been pressed. Sword going down to the world end of the AoE's finally getting in there. Lahens not doing enough damage, and Khan says the last fight was an illusion. This is a double kill. Make it a triple as Chovy tries to get out and just finds the backhand of an Ezreal.
And maybe 2018's an illusion. A lot of fun. It was a really good performance
that
on
was a
both
good
sides.
series.
But now the next two, forgettable.
Well, Griffin is still going to try and find it here. Mandrop comes down. Repel is up. Lahens finds the flash, jumps onto Teddy, but Teddy's out of there. Can he create enough distance as Chovy has locked down Marta, but is it actually going to be enough?
Wow.
Khan gets in, has himself the triple knockup, dives forward. It's going to be Teddy that grabs that first kill for SKT, and now Khan is just sweeping this one under the rug. It's all too much. Faker finally gets himself one of these in these team fights, and Viper has nowhere he can be on the map.
It felt like I was looking at Ghosts of Christmas Past and what this game could have been.
Yeah.
They outnumbered. It was the perfect play. But there's just too much gold on SKT.
That's called smacking him with your wallet, Papa Smithy. As True Shot Barrage not going to work. The Viper's still for a long time. See your death and see your defeat in the LCK final for Spring 2019. Spring often does this to us, gentlemen. We often get the quick ones in the early stages of the year, but this is one that I don't think anyone expected. SKT 3-0 over GRIFFIN after their incredible